America Meditating Radio, a show for everyone to learn more about this amazing thing called life. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wise-ish, your 15-minute power boost for the day to keep your mind up and fresh, your daily dose, so that you don't get any waste thoughts. It's a mental cure. I hope you're doing well so far, and you're coming to some deep realizations, not only about how powerful the times are, but how powerful you are. There's no question that we're going through various opportunities to dig deep and to find love. And we all know love is the greatest cure. No matter what situation you're in, whether you are at a loss for financial security, whether you have lost a partner that you've made a long-term commitment to, whether your health is waning, or even if just your mind is not working so healthily. You use the power of love and you'll see magic. You'll see that it can make the impossible possible. Love will enable us to overcome what seems like a mountain to feel like it's just a mustard seed. Love gives you the opportunity to know what's in the heart of the one you love without them even saying it to you, talking to you, or even asking something from you. When there is love, there's an act that's performed without even the request. When there is love, there's an act of kindness, an act of generosity performed even before the request. Now I want you to sit into that. How many times have you performed an act of kindness without the person even asking you to do something for them? It's a sign of your love. I'm remembering once there was a young lady who I had kind of taken under my wings to help her to develop and grow. Well, I shouldn't say kinda, I did. I took her fully under my wings to develop her. And she was living in a space, one of our houses that we have near the museum, and pretty new into the whole vortex and everything, and it was Christmas. And we bought one of these small Christmas trees. I think they were about maybe 5 feet or something, one of those Christmas trees. And as a little gift, just to make her Christmas feel like it was meaningful, she was all on her own. She had just gone through a lot of emotional, physical challenges, and just left the Christmas tree at her door with ornaments and left. And so she was so appreciative because she was wondering who would ever do that, to leave a little Christmas tree with ornaments by her door. And I thought to myself, it's because there's love. And I could give you so many stories, don't even ask. There was a young boy that had come to the museum quite a while back. And it was Sister Gita who actually says, I think you might want to talk to this young man. He wants a job opportunity. And I says, well, we don't hire. We use volunteers. And he came up, I met with him. A few weeks later, I heard he was homeless. And so I called my neighbor next door, the house that was empty, and I said, I don't really know this young man, but I think I can help him. I think there's potential there. And so we worked out a deal, and he got to stay in the house next door to keep the yard in check and to try to keep the house up. And so he lived there for about maybe 4 or 5 years, pretty much. He got a job, he got a new car, now he's got attitude, like he's a big shot, what to do. But again, what does love do? Love doesn't wait for you to give her something before she expresses to you how powerful she is. Love will not wait for you to give her something, for her to express and prove to you how absolutely powerful she is. So the power of love, it heals. The power of love nourishes. The power of love gives you insight. The power of love is you. And when you go inside of your consciousness, inside of the soul, the energy behind your eyes, you might bump into a lot of broken pieces of your heart when you go inwards. What happened to you yesterday, what happened to you last year, what happened 10 years ago, what happened 20 years ago. And we carry those broken pieces for a long time, whether it's in one lifetime or we somehow just never got the courage to do the work and we've rolled it over for many, many, many lifetimes. So we continue to bring the broken pieces of our heart into every relationship I encounter in every lifetime. The way I earn money, the way I spend money, the way I take care of the body, the way I don't take care of the body. All because maybe if my heart is still in pieces, I don't feel that I have the capacity to bring myself back whole. But we're not in a particular age to keep rolling over our broken pieces. We're in an age to mend it and to bring the energy of love into our healing, the healing of our finance, the healing of our health, the healing of relationships, the healing of the mind. I've often known someone who might always have like one waste thought, and I will always tell him, just have good wishes and pure feelings. If you keep having that singular waste thoughts, then that's not helping. Can you just have just good wishes and pure feelings? And as easy as that sounds, it could be maybe the hardest step to take is to break the cycle of a thought form that the soul is so accustomed to for generations upon generations upon generations. So love is you, and love is me, and love is God. And this particular time that we're in is inviting you and me to do the work, to heal the heart. So what I'd like to offer you as a step for healing today is when you go inside, emerge that 1 or 2 or 3 or 10 or 100 folks that you're finding it hard to forgive them. So you're not able to feel love for them when they emerge in your mind. Instead, you feel a pressure in your chest. You feel that the flow of the energy of love has been closed and you don't feel like you. So let's do a little meditation on love. And I'll guide you through this process. I'm doing a lot of deep, deep healing work now, even myself, as I speak to you. And there are things that are coming up inside of my consciousness, which I had no idea was even there. And in some ways, as healing, as painful as it can feel, it's so sweet to have actually found out what's actually sitting there. So take a deep breath. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale again. Exhale. Let us begin with the belief and the acceptance in the thought form that I, the soul, am love. Because the energy of love asks for nothing but gives. The energy of love heals. It doesn't hurt. The energy of love is unlimited. It isn't limited. And the energy of love is powerful beyond measure. It isn't weak. So in this state of awareness, is there anyone in your life at this time that you're struggling to forgive? They are the souls that when they come into your mind or they show up in front of you, you feel uncomfortable. You're no longer you. And when they emerge in your mind, ask yourself, do you really want anything from them? Or are you love? And when you look at them in your mind, by using love with wisdom, you recognize that they too are carrying hurts. And whatever it was that they did or should have done, it's because their heart was broken in pieces too. So being aware that you have this power in you today, send them your loving vibrations. With very sincere feelings. Because you know who you are. You are love. And as you send them these pure vibrations of love, you want nothing in return. You're simply being you. Take a deep breath in and exhale. In and out. The power of love. The greatest inheritance given to us by God the Father. The one particular power that the world is thirsting for at this time. Let's read your power blessing and good wish for the day. You are full and overflowing with all the limitless treasures of life, and you are claiming a number one position by constantly experiencing unshakable happiness. You are full and overflowing with all the limitless treasures of life, and you claim a number one position by constantly experiencing unshakable happiness. So when you maintain your happiness and keep it unshakable, it's as if you're making yourself become more and more every day number one. Thank you for joining us for your Wise-ish segment, and don't forget to tune into America Meditating Radio. And if you haven't subscribed on the America Meditating YouTube, please do so now. And if you liked the experience that you felt from the meditation today, do more than like it. Share it. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful day. Lots of love, and Om Shanti.